I think the only real villain in this group is Victoria P.
Wow. Well, I have to say it was bizarre because that whole thing was with that confrontation where Peter goes, "Let's all go together." She was sort of like this, like just trapped and didn't know what to do. Almost the way you'd think Victoria F might act on the Chase Rice date.
Yeah.
But Victoria P, you're right. It was sort of,
It was clear that she was lying. Also, I'm a little confused.
Somebody needs to transcribe her whole thing so you can read it all.
Get on that, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That was one of the... that was one of the...
For a written transcript, just send $5 to BBC and do it for you.
But so I'm confused. Last week, here's what's so bizarre about the whole fight is I first thought that what Alea's big crime last week was that she said that she knew Victoria P and that Victoria P called out Alea saying, well, we know each other, but she asked me not to say that we know each other. Right. Is that correct? Am I remember that correctly?
No, I think that was it. It was something along those lines.
And then all of a sudden...
And she's not a liar.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden the fight is, Alea's like, no, we know each other. It's like they were all of a sudden reversed sides. Victoria P is like, well, we know each other, but I barely know her. And Alea's like, not only do I know her,
into this Vegas trip.
We're
yeah,
like,
exactly.
We're homies. Like we've been hanging out. And then,
then it was weird. It was like, unless I heard it sometimes, like we were planning a trip to Vegas, and then it's like we went to Vegas together. So the whole truth is bizarre.
Oh, Victoria P is 100% a liar, and you see her get caught in the lie, and she's just like, I mean, she's a pro. She is an absolute pro.
Interesting.
If you go back and listen, because she gets called out. So Peter's just like, hey, you said you knew each other for 3 hours. And she immediately goes, well, we went to Vegas.
Right.
And Peter's just like, well, I don't know how you go to Vegas, but I'm pretty sure like that means probably more than 3 hours. And then she does this whole like, she starts gaslighting him immediately where she's just like, well, this is bizarre, and this is my truth. She just starts speaking.
Gaslighting.
She starts speaking in these very like vague terms, where even when she's sitting across from Alea, and she goes.
What started with that weird hug between them too, where it was like,
oh my God,
they were like two people who just endured this trauma.
Yes, no, she's a pro. She goes up and hugs her, and then she's like taking the fake eyelash off her eye. No, Victoria P is a savage.